Hello. In this video, we will learn HTML, which is abbreviation of Hypertext Markup Language. As we know that language is a medium to communicate with each other. As a human being, we are having a number of languages to communicate like Hindi, English, French, Japanese, right? So likewise here to communicate with devices, to communicate with system, we are having number of languages like C, C++, Java, and many more. So here we are talking about HTML, which means hypertext markup language, and it is used to create website and web pages, which can be seen by anyone who all are connected with HTML, all are connected with internet. So we heard this term hypertext markup language here and there, but we don't know what is hypertext and what is markup. Language we understood. So here, hypertext means a text which contains the address of some other page. That is called hypertext, and in general we call it as link. Markup, what is markup here? As I told you that in HTML, or the web pages is created by using HTML, and we use number of tags to create these web pages. Let's say if you want to make a text bold or if you want to make a text italic, so here some tags we use to make a text bold, we use B tag here. To make a text italic, we use I tag. So here are number of tags which is predefined, job is given to it. According to our requirement, we use it. That is called markup, which I demonstrate you later. Right. So before getting into this chapter, before learning the coding part, first we should understand the common terms which we used, like what is web page, website, home page, and URL. So whenever you are seeking for information, you are going to a browser. So here I have Google. So let's say I want to search for, let's say Mahatma Gandhi. I want to search about Mahatma Gandhi. So I type this keyword and I hit enter. So the moment I hit enter, I will get this page, and here I have number of links. So it's of your choice on which link you want to click. Let's say I want to click on this one. So the moment when I will click there on link, it will navigate me to some other page, which is this. So here I can get information about Mahatma Gandhi. It's a website, britannia.com, and this page is called as web page or digital page. So as you can see here, this is a page, and here you are having number of link where you are, whenever you are clicking on it, you will go to some other page. So how we'll get to know there is a link? Whenever you will take your mouse to this text, this cursor will turn to hand, and whenever you will click on it, it will navigate you to some other page. So this link only referred as hypertext. Okay, so such kind of pages we can create by using HTML. Now what is website? Website is a collection of web pages. Whenever you're visiting a website or going to a website, so in website there you will have a number of web pages related to that particular website, and that website is associated with some particular organization or institution. Let's take an example. Here I will take example of curriculumindia.com. So this is a website. I wrote the address of this website and I hit enter, so I reached to this page. So here you can see there are a number of tabs which is link. Whenever you will click on it, you'll go to other pages. If I want to search about the information about this particular website, so I'll go to about us. So it will give some information and I can go through it. If you are seeking about this particular website. So this is website, which is a collection of web pages. Next is what is URL? URL is Uniform Resource Locator. Let's say this is the information about this website, and this is the complete address URL for this particular page. So URL means Uniform Resource Locator, and it's a complete address to locate any particular file or particular web page on internet. So if I will copy this address, and let's say I have closed all the tabs here, Again, I'll go to browser. I don't need to search which web page I was visiting. I just have to paste that website address, the URL here on address bar. So the moment I will hit enter, immediately I'll reach to that particular web page, which is about us. So this is URL. Now what is home page? Home page, whenever you are visiting a website, the first screen you see here, that is called home page. It is same as if you are going to a relative place. So the first thing you have to cross, that is the entry gate, right? Then only you can enter in house. So likewise, whenever you are visiting any site, any website, the first screen you can see, this is called the home page. So as of now, this is the home page for this website, which is curriculumindia.com. So here we will learn how to create these web pages. So here I will demonstrate you how we can use tags to create web pages. So I will demonstrate you how you can create, how you can change the background color of your web page, and how you can create a scrolling text, as you can see here in this website. This is called a scrolling text. I think you might have seen in news channel also. In bottom side, there is a scrolling text in which they show the important headlines. So how will you create a new web page? We'll see here. To do so, we will open an editor where we will write coding, which is Notepad. It's a default application which is available in all the system. So I will open it. The first, see, in HTML, if you're going to create a web page, all things will be done by using tags here. So basically in HTML, there are two type of tags, which is pair tag and unpaired tag. Pair tags are those tags which comes in pair. If it is open, it must be closed. And what is non-pair tag? Non-paired or standalone tags are those tags which is not in pair. So mostly the tags are paired. I will demonstrate you, I will give you the example of both pair tag and non-pair tag. So first I will use here HTML. HTML we use to test the compiler that this particular file which we are writing here is an HTML file. So if there is opening bracket, it must be closed. Next, all the tags which we will use, it will be within this HTML tag. So next tag we will use, which is title. So again, it's a pair tag. If there is an opening bracket, there must be closing. Why we use title tag here? Title tag we use to give a title to our web page. So let's say I want to give title web page. So this will be the title of my web page. So this is only called the markup because I have given this text and how this tag, I have given this text and how this text should be used. It should be the title of my web page. So I have specified this tag within this title tag. So this is only called markup. Now I will use body tag. Body tag we use to give the content, what the content we want to see on our web page. That will go in body tag. So body. So all the tags comes with attribute. So if I talk about the body tag here, the attribute is BG color. What is the job of this BG color? To change the background color. And with each attribute, you have to specify some value. So here I'll give orange. So orange is the value given to this attribute, that is BG color. So now I'm going to save this file first. So I will save this file and I'm going to write this file test.html. Make sure that you are saving your file with the extension .html. Why? Because if you will not save with extension .html, then your file will save as a simple notepad, simple text file. It will not open on browser. So make sure that you are using your file with extension .html. This is very important point. Now I will save this file on desktop. I saved it. Now you can see here it's a test file. I will open it. You can see background color is changed to orange. Why? Because we have specified orange value to PG color attribute. Now I'm going to create a marquee text. So what is marquee text? Marquee tag here, we use marquee tag here to, if you want to create a scrolling text, then we use marquee. So as it's a tag, here some attribute specified associated with this marquee tag, which is bg color to change the background color, width and height attribute we use to specify width and height of marquee or the scrolling text. B space and H space we use to specify the vertical space and horizontal space. How, what amount of space you want to leave from upside and what amount of space you want to leave from left side. Direction attribute we use in which direction your moving text should start, from left to right or top to bottom. Behavior attribute we have to specify how your text should be moved. That will be the part of this behavior attribute. So now I will create a scrolling text by using marquee tag, and I'll use some attribute here. So first I'll open my file because this is the content of my page. So all the content we have to specify within this body tag. Make sure that all the tags are properly placed. So I'll write marquee as it's a pair tag. If there is an opening bracket, there must be closing. And what text you want to scroll, you have to specify within this tag. Let's say welcome curriculum india.com. Okay, so this is the text which I want to move. So now again I will save this file by pressing Ctrl S. I'll go to my browser and I'll refresh by pressing F5. So this is how we have created scrolling text. Now I am going to use some attribute associated with this tag, that is bg color. I'll give the value aqua here. Width will be 150 equal to 1500 pixels, and height equal to 50 pixels. Now I will save this file. I'll go to browser and I'll refresh it. See. So this is how we can create scrolling text. So this was all about pair tag. What is unpaired tag? The tag which not comes in pairs, that is called unpaired or standalone tag. If I take example, there is a BR tag which is used to create new line within your web page. So here I want to see this moving text after 2 new line, then I'll use 2 BR tag. So whenever you are using this BR tag, it will create a new line. So as of now, here I use 2 BR tag. So it will create 2 new line, and this moving text should come after 2 new lines. So I'll open again browser and I'll refresh it. See the changes. Okay, I think I made some mistake here. I need to check it. Okay. Yes, I have not saved it. So first I have to save this file by pressing Ctrl S, or you can go to File and Save. Go to browser and then press F5. So as you can see, it has given 2 new line, and that scrolling text is coming after it. So this is how we can use this all thing. So I hope you understood this all topic which we have discussed.